see. I hear the voice of the ancient sing. More to this world than it seems. Soft as lips they laugh and hide. Secret cover of the hollow scribe. Glowing spheres in the mirror sky. Red eyes, figures form from silhouettes, revealing sacred alphabets, the deeper meaning of Genesis in my mind. Soft as lips they laugh and hide. Secret code of the hollow
No, no. Okay. Uh, I heard myself that time. Uh, it was just briefly. That, okay, I'm hearing me. Now talk, Tom, so I can see if I hear you. Bob, but no Tom. It looks like we're froze. The frame is froze as well. On
Hold
the
on.
YouTube side.
Yeah. Can you hear me? How about now? Might be something coming on here.
Yeah, we hear you now. I do.
Oh my gosh. I think I hear me now. Okay. Sorry about that. Looks like there was some kind of
Uh,
update or something that really did kill our audio.
you know what we can do? We can say the lights are on, but nobody was at home.
Okay. Thanks a lot there, Kent. I see you out there. Appreciate that. If it wasn't for Bob, I could never figure this out. Bob's always the
Oh,
mastermind.
no, I'm just a dummy sitting over almost like Jeff Durham, the puppet over here on the other side.
That is not true. Bob and Smiley. Smiley gets things done around here. I think it was some update or something.
At
But
least I'm not the grumpy old man that Jeff uses.
oh right, yeah,
And don't compare me with Bubba either. So,
yeah.
uh,
Bubba
yeah,
is a challenge. Let me tell you.
yeah.
The if this is your first time here at Action Racing Series Watch Party, I apologize for the sound issues. Took a minute for us to figure that out, but I think it was some kind of update or something happened with OBS, and I think we got it all figured out for now.
Oh.
But
Be okay to be without sound, just as long as nobody hacks in and puts some hoochie coochie girl up here that we don't know about. That might lead to problems.
well, yeah, and as long as it's me that you can't hear, that's probably better, because I cannot stand the sound of my voice.
A lot of
Dana
times I'm
Van
better
Meter.
seen than heard.
Dana says he's out there in the
Get it
chat.
together already. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Um,
We are taking applications, Dana.
that's right. Come on up.
No experience required.
Usually, what we do on the Action Racing Series Watch Party is we highlight that feature race that we had on the Oval Series on Thursday, which was the USA International Speedway in the late model stock cars. Hat tip to Kent Hunley because he sets that up for us, and it's a great series so far. We're running well. We're pretty consistent with the winners out there.
Yeah.
I don't. I don't want to give anything away for the watch party, but golly, man. Let's do a
I think with
little.
all our delays, maybe we need to get busy here.
You're probably right. I need to do a little more, get a little more track time or something. That's for sure. Now we had the race on Thursday night, which was the USA International Speedway in the late models that I talked about earlier. But Monday night, we went to Bristol in the SRX cars. Bob, you weren't there for that.
No, I had a pre-existing engagement that I almost forgot about, but we went and seen a concert that night, and the wife had tickets, so I figured I better go if I wanted to stay out of the doghouse.
You know what? Maybe I should have gone too, because I think I could have stayed out of the doghouse if I went to that concert with you, because it
Now,
was
what doghouse did you get into?
it was a challenge. Um, we did have a winner out there. Kent Hunley won that race at Bristol in those SRX cars. He really had to weather the storm to get there. There was quite a bit of stuff happening on that track. I think we're all trying to get used to those cars. We went to Daytona the first race, second race right into a short track at Bristol, and everybody they were getting busy out there. It was a challenge.
Anytime you're on Bristol, it's a busy track anyway.
Yeah, but I think you got it dialed in pretty good whenever we're out there. If you see, we had Kent Hunley on the pole. We have
Jonathan giving Ken a little nudge there on the pace lap.
Kenny Hunley on the outside pole. Jonathan Atkins behind them. You have two 67s out there. One of those is Stephen Pritchard, and the 067, the zero doesn't show up on the car, is Donnie Batiste. Yeah.
Good to see Stephen out there.
Yeah, Stephen was awesome.
He doesn't get to participate as much because of job obligations, but it's glad to see him back out there.
Mm-hmm. And he's always challenging whenever you get out there.
Yeah.
This series right here, the SRX series, it's an all-star series. And it's going to be, the Superstar series, we call it. It's going to be all disciplines of racing. You've got the Super Speedway we did on last Monday. We have short tracks on pavement, which is Bristol here. That's one of them. And then we're going to be racing on dirt with the SRX cars next week, as you see Donnie get up into the wall there at Bristol. Next week, we are going to be in the Pro 4 trucks, and we're going to be doing some road racing in those trucks, doing some jumps. It's going to be a whole lot of fun, and I guarantee you don't make any friends out there on those dirt road races in those trucks.
The trucks are fun. It's like a four-wheel drive demolition derby.
Yeah. Trying to stay off of them in the air.
Yeah.
It's exciting. This race right here, if you'll take a look up there, you see we had 11 cautions during this race. 11. That has to be a record for the Action Racing Series. It was pretty tough with these cars. You experienced the tire wear at Daytona.
Yeah, Daytona was a whole different ballgame. On the high side, if you were, you got much of a run in the corners, you had to lift because the car wanted to go to the outside wall. And it looks like Donnie's having a little bit of the same problem that I was having. Well, the car didn't want to turn; it just wanted to push.
Yeah, and you can multiply that tire wear when you come to Bristol because the turns are a whole lot quicker, a whole lot more frequent. And if you'll see, Kent ended up taking home the victory at Bristol. We did 129 laps. Jonathan Atkins with a second place. Kenny Hunley in third. Lee Nutter, welcome to the league. He ended up with a fourth place, and we'll round out the top five with Bart Hoke up there.
Looks like everybody might be under caution there now. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Didn't take long for the first one to come out.
Yeah, we had 11 of them, so there was plenty of opportunity to get back up there. That's for sure. What a challenging series, though.
I like the cars, but just getting used to them.
Yep, and I'm the same way. You just got to get used to those cars that are out there. And as soon as you get used to the cars, the track changes. So I don't think that this is a series that is made for friendships. This is going to be one of those series that as soon as you start making friends, they're going to fall apart on the next race. So
is that a making of the driver or the car?
It's just the both. Disciplines. Everything's different on here, and it's tough. It is definitely tough. But we had a great field out there, and I appreciate everybody who shows up. It's just completely challenging, and congratulations to Kent on a victory out there. He makes it another victory into the Action Racing Series Drivers Winners Circle, so he'll be out in there forever. And he is our current champion, trying to make it two years in a row. But Jonathan is right there. He is trying to make sure that Kent just doesn't walk away with it.
Yep.
That is awesome. Let's go back to the studio, and we encourage everybody to show up and have a good time out there on the tracks. And remember, any of those accidents that happen out there on the track, there's nothing personal. It's not against you. Okay. Congratulations to Kent.
Yes.
Awesome. Great job. But that's what we do on Monday nights. Monday nights this time is the Superstar Series. And if you're out there looking for a league to join, by all means, we're not actively recruiting, but go ahead and send in your application at the Action Racing Series. You can look it up on iRacing, search in the leagues box, and we'll wave you through. But there's also other leagues out there that are racers, the racers of the Action Racing Series race in. And those are Dana out there in the chat. Oh, it's personal, all right.
Yeah.
But we race on Mondays and Thursday nights. If you're wanting to race on other nights, there's other leagues out there that our drivers also race in. And it's one of them is Rubbins Racing Online Series, RROL. One Rebel Racing Motorsports, and Champion Motorsports over there. They are some awesome drivers out there, and if you want to apply with those leagues, I encourage you to do that. Just look at iRacing, search for Rubbins Racing Online, got to spell it out. RROL doesn't work. And then they'll wave you through. And also One Rebel Racing Motorsports. You got to spell that all out as well. And
Both those would be tongue twisters if you're not careful on how you pronounce it.
Yep. And they race on different nights. And also, if you're doing road racing, Champion Motorsports is a huge league. They are huge out there. And a couple of our road racers race out there as well at Champion Motorsports. Just look them up. And they'll wave you through if you apply on iRacing. But yeah, that is that. Also, if you want to look in the descriptions below and get you an official Action Races Series driver t-shirt or merchandise, the description is below. Pop down there, grab you some merch, and anytime we can meet up at a track or something, like I'm going to be at the Nashville Super Speedway in June, me and a couple other racers out here. It's easy to identify each other because a lot of times you just assume that you know these people, but you don't even realize until you're in the same room together that you've never really seen them in real life. And so that's a way to help identify each other whenever we're attending these racing events. Cool.
Time to get this puppy running.
That's what I'm thinking. It's time to hit that USA International Speedway. Get this watch party kicked off. Let me go down to, let me push all the buttons here and try to get us onto the trackside stage. And then I'll lock up the studio. And I'll see you down there.
Yep.
And here we are. We're on top of the stands over here in the spotter's perch.
Maybe we need to hook a helium balloon to this stage and we'll float around the track as we're, getting ready to do our track.
I didn't even think of that. Put us up in the blimp or something?
Yeah.
Looking down at the track. Oh, that sounds awesome.
Yeah, I'm sure once you do that, you're going to try to find a way to throw me overboard.
No way. I can't do this without you. Go ahead.
I'm an easy replacement.
I don't think so. I think that's seriously misunderstood. The schedule right now has us going from North Wilkesboro to Martinsville. Take a look at those winners for the first two races of this late model stock car series. Jonathan Atkins. We're going to have to stop something there.
We're going to have to do a tire inspection on him.
Got to do something. He's on a roll here.
Oh, yeah. Him and Kent both are on a roll. They're tough competitors. Everybody out there is tough.
We're down here at the USA International Speedway, and we are looking at a points difference up here of, what does that say, 50 points right now for Jonathan Atkins. Kent Hunley says up there Wyatt, but it's actually Kent. What is that, 45 points?
That's what it looks like.
And tied with his brother Cody down there.
Mm-hmm.
There's only, with 3 races, we're running into the 3rd race, there's only 7 points between 1st and 10th down there.
Yep.
That is tight. It's really
You mean I'm in the top 10? Oh, I'm surprised.
Yeah. Of course you are.
Let's see how long that lasts.
This guy is a champion at the Action Racing Series.
That's before anybody showed up.
So that's what we're looking at going into this race. See them out there practicing behind us. Let's get to the watch party. What do you say, Bob?
Sounds good.
All right, let me see if I can get us down there.
Get our mugs off camera.
I know, right? Wait, wants to see us? Let me see if I can get down there to the track.
There goes the Navy. You need to put the Blue Angels, the Air Force, across there.
You mean the Thunderbirds?
Yeah, Thunderbirds.
Yeah,
that's the Blue Angels, the Navy. Thunderbirds.
That was the Blue Angels. And we have scheduled 100 laps here. We got a 12-lap heat race to set the field. Kent's figured that out. He's worked that out. Done a really good job with this series. We even had Bob Williams race with us.
Lord. Yeah.
On Thursday night.
With only about 20 minutes of practice I did, before the race started. But at least I didn't do what I did the week before. First turn, take care of most of the field out in the heat race. So
Let's
able to avoid that.
Let's start up that heat race and get us off here so they don't have to keep looking at us. And then we'll get this watch party kicked off.
What's really cool about these cars, when you watch them going in the corners, they look like they're just, just
I was about to say, did you see the tip
somewhat
over there
dirt
on the
tracking
back
around
stretch?
the corners, right on the edge.
We had a pretty good field out here that night.
Yeah, got a
Yesterday.
good crowd there too.
Yeah. Everybody shows up. How did we start out here? Put Kent on the pole. It was randomly set up. Kent's on the pole. Lee Nutter's on the outs. Oh, nope, that's not Lee Nutter. That is Donnie Batiste on the outside pole.
Yep.
Then myself right behind Kent. We're going to start this pace lap. Is that Ivan behind me? Ivan in the 72.
Like yeah. I think I started on this heat race in 10th place, I believe it was.
There's DVM behind, right there beside Ivan.
Yeah, the 8th place car wasn't in line there. I was actually starting 10th.
You're right behind DVM. That 57 mellow yellow car.
Yep. I got to look at the back of his car for a lot.
This would be a 12-lap heat race. Trying to set the field. First 4 will be inverted and the rest will start the feature in the order they finished. Pace car is going to go off here in a moment. There he goes. Everybody's starting to tighten up. And they are off. Oh, the 11 car, Kenny Hunley already around.
Yeah. Well, like it just broke loose and went to the inside wall.
I just think it should be noted that I had nothing to do with that.
You probably dripping ice cream on the track. Acted like an oil spill.
Woo, Kent jumped way out there to the lead. Donnie's in second. it was good to see David Davis, or Double D, out there starting with us, doing the practice. He didn't quite make it to the race. That's right, DVM. For once it wasn't me.
The night's not over, DVM.
Yep. 10 laps to go. Look at DVM going, man. He's getting up there underneath. He's getting close.
You and him come off there.
Sideways?
The back end get happy. Yeah.
Look at that big black mark I leave on the track when I go around.
This was a fun track.
Yeah, it was. Look at Lee. Lee is really pressing that Dana Van Meter.
Oh, yeah.
And who's that behind Lee?
Yeah, it's just a man behind the wheel.
Kent is checking out up there.
Yeah, Lee's definitely putting the heat on DVM there.
I'm trying to put some heat on Donnie there, but he's not moving. Halfway, here we go. Kent is just, he is
smoking.
He is definitely smoking, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at him go. Lee is trying to get underneath the 27 of Dana Van Meter.
Definitely working hard on DVM.
Donnie's starting to pull out away from me.
And I'm watching Lee and DVM up there, and I'm thinking, okay, I'm just waiting to see if I get to benefit. They're racing hard.
DVM says that clean air is good. You see, DVM around.
Yep, and I got in the back end of the lead. We were the three of us were so close together.
I thought I saw Ivan Garcia coming out of the pits.
I don't know if you could pick up on that that caution there where the three of us got tangled up.
Sure, we can take a look at it.
I think if you can do a chase from my perspective, you can see what happened.
Let's see what we got here. Whoops.
And
almost right underneath them.
I know, I was on the brakes. I didn't have nowhere to go when it all happened. You know? I had a little damage from it,
but there's only 3 laps to go.
Yep, stayed out. Run what you brung.
We've got Kent Hunley in first, Donnie Batiste in second, the 067. 3 of myself, Action, and then right behind me is Dana Van Meter in fourth, Lee Nutter, The Wild Thing, Bob Williams, Bart Hoke, Ivan Garcia, Jonathan Atkins, Kenny Hunley, and then Double D, who didn't make the grid. Double D being David Davis. He doesn't race a whole lot with us, but when he's out there, he is definitely.
You know he's there.
Yeah, he's definitely
He's a good
competitive.
Hey, you're going.
Yeah.
You need to pass the whole field, Ivan. Go around. Go. Go now.
All kinds of stuff was happening. We're trying to get lined back up during this restart. There's a lot of stuff that happened. Cars that were involved in the accident, also cars coming out of the pit. I think it screwed up iRacing.
Yeah, I think it did confuse iRacing a little bit. We got it straightened out here, rolled in, got back to green again.
Yeah, Kent got it all figured out.
Yeah.
This should help Kenny Hunley get back up to the rest of the field.
Where you at, Ivan? You need to come up here, man.
Comes Ivan back up to the back, it looks like.
Come past me, Ivan.
We're just trying to get it sorted out so we can restart this race.
Come on around, Ivan. Come on around. Look at your little square.
You look at my left front, my spoiler there on the bottom, you can tell I got a little damage on that left front fender.
Oh, did you?
Yeah, when we got in that accident. So actually both sides.
Oh yeah, right there.
I got tires sticking out both sides on the front. Because I also got into the wall too.
We're about to hit a green-white checker here.
Yep.
Kent Hunley as we line back up. Donnie Batiste, myself in third. Dana Van Meter in fourth. Lee Nutter in fifth. Bob Wild Thing Williams in sixth. Bart Hoke in seventh. Ivan
you got a yellow flag. Black flag, yeah.
Jonathan Atkins in ninth. Kenny Hunley in 10th and 11th.
Just hold your line, Ivan.
David
We'll clear it
Davis,
all.
double D.
We'll black flag it when we get to green, but I'll get it. Hang on.
Go at 27, go. 27, go.
There goes the pace car. Green flag, green flag. Bart makes a great move to my outside. He couldn't capitalize on it. Looks like Kent and Donnie are taking off. One lap.
DVM back there on the hunt trying to get by me.
White flag. Ooh, into the wall goes
Who that
DVM.
was? Somebody.
Yeah, I think that was DVM. Here we are inside Bart Hoke's car. His perspective, out his windshield. And there's the checker flag. So the winner of the heat race,
y'all.
Kent Hunley, Donnie Batiste, myself. And now we will move to the move back to we have a 5-minute warm-up, and we will move to the
See if you can forward it up to the race.
feature. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna move it up there to the feature right now. Get it all set up. What a nice victory lane for USA International. What an awesome track. This was a fun track to race. This one's going to start with Bart Hoke on the pole. Myself on the outside pole. Donnie Batiste behind Bart and Kent behind me in fourth. The first four, the top four get inverted. What a competitive bunch of drivers.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
Let's get them out there.
There's something I'm looking for in this, for some reason or other. DVM was running the Miller paint scheme in the first race, but it seemed like his car was red in color on this race.
I never did notice that.
Maybe I should have refreshed my paints in there, because he didn't appear to be the Miller paint scheme in the race. I was sitting here thinking about that a little while ago. I seen it in the heat race, but in the feature, his car was red in color.
You didn't change your paint scheme, did you? In between.
No, it's showing the Miller. It's showing the Miller car there.
Yeah.
It's just in my view during the race.
Good, guys. I'm sorry if I hit
probably
you.
hit the refresh button on the paint schemes.
Dana, good luck.
Good luck, Ivan.
Ivan's apologizing ahead of time.
Yeah, good luck to you,
Yeah,
ice cream man. Let's get him.
What a bunch
Have a good one, Ivan. Good luck, buddy. Good luck, everybody.
Buddy, I'm trying to stay
Great
out
friends
here.
out here,
100
man.
laps.
There goes the pace car. Bart's gonna kick it off. There we go. We're inside the 067 of Donnie Batiste. Red is my paint when trading paints isn't loading. That's what DVM says.
Okay, that's apparently what it was for me.
I'm stuck out there on the outside. The inside row is driving through me.
I don't know if I was saying things.
Too wide.
When I had the chance to get down low, I wanted to get down to. I didn't like running on the high side.
Yeah, I finally got a chance to drop down. I've got that 57 right behind me.
Yeah.
Bart's hanging tough up there in the front with Kent right behind him. Donnie Batiste behind Kent. Trying to stay out of the back of Donnie right there.
Yeah, I was riding with 1 foot over the brake. Do a brake check.
Yeah. Lap 5 of 100. We're starting to fall behind. We are starting to drop behind, starting to get a little log jam back there. At number 17, Jonathan Atkins on the inside of DVM. I tell you what, at Dana Van Meter, he's got some car. He knows car awareness. He knows exactly where everything is around him on the track. Oh man, what a big move. Right there, that was almost 3 wide. '57 swings up high, trying to avoid that '87. Gets him out of shape. Jonathan takes advantage of that. Jonathan Atkins in that 17. He's on the inside. DVM's going to follow him through. Maybe. Not quite there. Jonathan's now behind the 87. And he's going to get a nose underneath that bumper of the 87. And he's off to the races.
Sorry about that, guys. I had a phone call coming. I had to take. Yeah, that's some good racing going on.
57 underneath the 87 with the 27 following him.
Yeah, I got tired of that ice cream dripping on the windshield. Thought I'd let him have a little mellow yellow splatter up on it. He's not making it easy.
It worked for you for sure.
You can hang pretty tough on the high side. Ooh,
Little sideways there. Boop, boop.
Ooh.
Touch the DVM.
Yeah, yeah. Made DVM wiggle a little.
Yeah.
I seen that actually in my rearview mirror because I happened to be looking up by the time that took place.
Lee had to think twice before he got around me. He was like, wait a minute, they're getting a little crazy up there. There goes DVM and Wild Thing marching up there to Donnie.
Yeah.
Jonathan got around him.
And I don't know at this point where Donnie maybe got his tires a little angry. He could run low good, but then there's a few times that he would wind up a little bit on one wide.
He doesn't make it easy to get around him for sure.
Oh no, his car is very wide when you get to him. Very wide.
Lap 15 of 100, 16 of 100.
Right here, he's like I said, he was struggling a little bit, and the back end broke loose in one turn and had to lift a little. His car is definitely wide. He's a good competitor.
Bart is hanging up there with Kent.
Yeah. I chased Donnie around for a long time here.
Looks like Jonathan is starting to pull away from you guys.
DVM is definitely trying to work on me as I'm working on Donnie. I'm trying to gain one spot and not lose two.
Still a pretty close pack. The 72 is the only one that has dropped off the pace. What's that?
It looked like somebody, maybe the 8 car might have brushed the wall.
It's good to see Lee out there with us. I mean, he is quite the competitor as well.
And, Lee was like a lot of us. When someone is definitely faster than you are, I got a little loose in. when someone's definitely faster and you're struggling to try to stay ahead of him, he moved up and let you by.
Yeah, we'll race again another time.
Exactly.
Obviously, you're faster than I am. You caught me pretty quick. It's only lap 22 of 100.
Yeah. Well, it looks like we're racing for the last lap.
That's it. Here we are inside the
There's
27 Dana
Yep.
fan meter. Oh, bam!
Yep. And I had to check up there because I thought I was fixing to hit Donnie, and DVM was right there working on me.
That was a good little love nudge right there.
Yep. I had to lock it up a little bit to save it from going to the wall. We're still digging.
Looks like your DVM is getting underneath Donnie right here.
Yep. And I'm trying to follow him.
Yep, following him right through. Jonathan hadn't got away yet. He's still in sight. Or, excuse me, Lee.
Yep.
Oh,
That
Donnie is sideways.
Yeah, and I had thought when that happened that I was afraid that we touch, and after seeing that, there wasn't any contact. I'm glad of that.
No cautions came out. He just got it rolling again.
Yeah. I don't think he hit the wall that hard. He just backed up and took off.
Lap 26 of 100. We're inside the car with you.
Yeah, don't hope people don't get sick looking at all that green in the interior.
That was kind of exciting watching Donnie get sideways like that.
Yeah. There's a time or two that I picked the throttle up a little early off the corner. Nearly exchanged ends.
Now Kent Hunley's out front. Jonathan Atkins is in second. Bart Hoke's in third. Dana Van Meter's in fourth. Lee Nutter's in fifth. 10th is, excuse me, I'm sorry, 6th is Wild Thing, and 7th is myself, 8th is Kenny Hunley, Ivan Garcia's in 9th, Donnie Batiste is in 10th, and then Double D, David Davis, is not in the race. He is out. Lap 30 of 100. Looks like Bart has got some distance on the second pack, but he looks to be dropping back from Jonathan Atkins and Kent Hunley. Woo, Lee moving in there, trying to put a little pressure on DVM. Now that DVM got around him. Oh, look how close they are. Lee's taking the inside. DVM was able to get a little distance on him there. Pull out of it. Swinging high is Ivan Garcia. He is
No problem.
going a lap down to Kent Hunley. And Kent hasn't stopped there. He's got Donnie Batiste right in front of him. He's going to try to put him a lap down as well. Not nearly the fight for Kent to get around him than it is for the time that I'm out there. We can't hear you. Are you talking? There you go.
My bad. Say Donnie moved up and let him go.
Yeah, Donnie moved up and let him go. He didn't do that for us.
Big guy.
Nope.
And right here, Lee decided to let me go. And then after he let me go, I'm thinking, okay.
Now what do I
Get
do?
away from you. Yeah. he's laying right there with me, and I thought, I don't know if that was a good idea to let me go or not. There's.
Ooh, got a little loose there.
Yeah. It takes a little bit to. It takes a long time to reel in Dana. He's very good at keeping his line and running a good line. Very hard to make up time on him.
Yes, he is. He's really good at what he does out here on the racetrack, no matter what track it is.
That's very true.
Don't tell him I told you that.
Don't want him to get the big head. He won't be able to get in out of his racetrack.
That's right.
Grease his ears, maybe. I've seen a lot of the back of his car at this race.
Seems like the cameraman is stuck on the race that you three have here. It's on most exciting, but I guess this is the most exciting part of the race right here.
We're all digging.
Take a look at the lead right now. See what's going on up there. You've got Kent right there in the lead. Jonathan Atkins is two seconds behind him, and Bart Hoke. Kent's got a pretty sizable lead there, but Jonathan is not.
No problem.
Somebody left a long black mark around that corner, didn't they?
Yeah, they did. If Jonathan's got clear air, you know he's coming for you.
Mm-hmm.
There, Kent left that black mark right there. Lap 42 of 100.
Still chasing Dana.
And Lee's still chasing you.
Every now and then I'd gain a little on Dana, and then I'd lose him. It was back and forth. Seesaw. Put it this way, I wasn't letting Dana relax.
Got Kent, Jonathan Atkins, Bart Hope, Dana Van Meter, Wild Thing Bob Williams, Lee Nutter, Kenny Hunley in 7th, myself in 8th, and then Donnie Batiste is a lap down, and Ivan Garcia is a lap down. David Davis, Double D, is out of the race.
Watching that in-car when you were on the in-car in mine, and I was looking at the detail, how iRacing's got it so detailed. If you look at the helmet, and as you go around the track, you can see the helmet, the
Bobble?
bouncing around.
Yeah.
And it's just so really weird how they got it down to a science.
DBM says you were giving him a break.
This is no, you were not giving me a break.
Oh.
Well, same is true for him. I was on the wheel giving it all I could do and tried to avoid wearing my tires out. There's Robert saying something.
Hey, what's up, Robert? This is bad right here. Right here, you'll see that 87. The tire goes down. Blew out my right front tire. Not even at halfway.
Yeah, Robert's question was, want to know if we're going to stay with this car for a few seasons or just this one. I don't know if he would have to buy it when he gets back in. I don't know. Tom will have to answer that question.
I like this this car.
I like it.
Yeah.
It's fun.
87 going into the pits to get those new tires. Still green flag. It's halfway point. That is not good news for me for sure. But yeah, Rob, yeah, I would if you don't have this car, it's the late model stock car, not the super stock, I would definitely get it because this is a fun car to drive.
Definitely a fun car. The sound, the way they've got the sound to go along. These to me are the coolest sounding race cars of any of them.
And I know you're going to be here in the middle of next month, right? We'll still be racing.
I think at one point during the race, I was telling Dana he needs to slow down. He wouldn't listen. I think it says a lot for the driving side, between me, him, and Lee. All three of us are back there just, digging the hard way we can go. Weren't really doing any big gains or losses on each other.
Yeah. And this is just an outstanding field out here. I mean, if you're not pressing it, then you're definitely losing time. You need shock eye on. There's Donnie. Good to see you, Donnie Batiste.
Hey, Donnie. I'd be glad to take a break and let shock eye on.
Yeah. Absolutely. Jump into the green room. Come on in.
Good bit more insight and information to share. I want to be a race car driver. I am.
Yeah. Yeah, if you want to broadcast, that is awesome. Just jump into the green room. We'll pull you in.
Ronnie, we'll bring you up here. Anybody.
Donnie's saying, get on there, Kent. Throws down the gauntlet. Come on, buddy.
Yeah. Bring him up in the broadcast booth. He can join us on the microphone.
Yep. Kent's right now out front in this race. Jonathan Atkinson second. Bart Hoke in third. Dana Van Meter.
He won't slow down.
That's right.
Dana, slow down.
This camera seems to be trained on you guys.
Like I said, I gain some, I lose some. Right now, I look like I'm in the gaining part.
Kent is not wanting to give up that lead, but Jonathan is right there with him. He's about to put another car lap down.
Yep. Yeah, you can see up on the track map, and it looks like me and DVM are on top of each other there.
Uh-oh. Looks like Donnie is having trouble here. Let's see what this is all about.
Oh, looks like he went around.
Here we go.
Up.
We are side by side.
Yep.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
Got a little sideways. Got a little quarter panel thing going on there. I thought I felt a ting.
Sorry about that,
Yeah, it
Donnie.
looked like he might have got into your left rear with his right front, and that might have been what brought him around.
That stinks.
Dan's talking about I was getting ready to go into the pits on the green when the yellow came out.
Oh,
I was just
that's
waiting.
right. It brought out the yellow.
Yeah, and I was waiting to see who was going to pit when, because I knew at some point I was going to have some tires.
38 laps to go. First yellow flag.
We run this far on one set of tires, so you know.
Not me. Mine blue.
Yeah, well, I was able to, and everybody else, but you know, with 38 laps to go, it was going to be hammered down the rest of the race.
Oh. Uh-oh. We got trouble. Who's that?
Oh, DVM.
What do you got there, Dana Van Meter?
You're lighting it up, but we don't hear you, Dana.
Oh,
Well, I'm watching this and it's slightly delayed, so I don't know where I can jump in.
Oh, you're fine. Just jump in.
Yeah, if you just look at what I'm sharing, you'll be up to date where we're at. Right now we're on lap 37 to go. And if you'll just watch what is being displayed, you'll be right up to speed where the broadcast
what's
is.
being displayed on Discord, yeah.
But yeah, right now we are going around the track trying to get through this yellow flag stint. Donnie and I are waiting for that chance to get the wave around.
And I'm in the pits getting some very much wanted tires.
Hey, that was through my windshield, wasn't it?
Looks like it, yeah.
No, it was.
That'd be you.
There, I think I'm live with you guys. Can you hear me now?
Oh, of course we can hear you. Yeah, we can hear you. We can hear you out there cursing and doing all that other stuff you were saying.
And how did I beat you off pit lane, Dana?
I had damage on the car, and I went ahead and stayed in and let it get repaired, and just started at the tail end, I think.
Okay. Yeah, I got 4 tires, and I took off, and I thought, how did I beat Dana out? I didn't know you were getting some damage fixed. I wouldn't, unless you had a lot of damage on this little track, I wouldn't think it would matter a lot, but that
Looks
makes
like
me
Jonathan.
feel even worse.
Looks
You
like
had damage
Jonathan.
and I couldn't catch you.
Jonathan Bart got in front of Kent on this restart.
Well, I'm starting 4th here, but we'll see how long that lasts. Especially being on the high side.
There goes me and Donnie getting our wave around, and I was gunning it all the way around the track, and I still didn't catch the pack until green flag. There goes the pace car off.
All right, now I'm fully live with you guys now, I think.
There you
Fully
go.
live.
You got Lee's on my inside, and you're behind Lee. And I'm like, I don't want to be up on the high side. I'm going to lose positions.
Look at Dana. Dana's right there
Yeah.
behind Lee.
Yeah. Dana says, I'm going to follow Lee, and we're going to get past this mellow yellow pile of tin.
Yes, sir.
You're not gonna hold me up. You're gonna get to his door. Where's Gibson? I figured this short track stuff would be for all him. Yeah, we haven't seen Gibson in a few races. It's been a couple this whole season.
I'm trying to hang in there with Dana, but he's got the position. Now I'm trying to hang on to what I do have.
Yeah, those new tires made me feel really good. Did you take 2 or 4 there?
I took 4, but I was really hard on mine running outside trying to keep from losing the position. So
Yeah.
that wasn't what I wanted to do, but I knew when Lee got to my inside and you were there that I knew I was going to lose too, but I said, okay, just suddenly.
Lee got a little piece of the wall there. It looks like DVM just got a piece of the wall.
Yeah.
Me and that wall got real, got real personal with each other. Yeah.
Yeah, and it gave me a shot to get back inside him, but I don't have enough straightaway speed to close it.
Not quite enough gumption. Wow. Yeah.
Yeah, but the whole race, your car looked red to me, DVM. That's why I was wondering. Say it looks red if loading paints don't load it?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. I thought, man, I'm seeing things or something.
Yeah. If you look at the numbers on the leaderboard there, you'll see I've got a red background on my number as it's coming off of my standard paint.
Looks like Kent has gotten around Bart for second place. Jonathan's out front by almost a second. Then you got Lee, DVM.
I'm not letting DVM breathe again.
No.
And Kenny's right behind you.
That's what I was saying earlier, DVM, that you look at the driving styles, how well, you and I were both so evenly matched.
Yep.
It was just who made a mistake and did a bad entry on the corner.
Yep.
Or exit,
That's all it was waiting for somebody else to mess up a little bit and take advantage of it.
Yeah.
Thanks, Evan.
But the problem is, once you get out there, you can't mess up.
That's right.
No.
Otherwise, you swap those spots out
I'm waiting
again.
for him to mess up. Yeah, I'm waiting for that mess up. I want to pass him.
This
There's
camera
Lee.
is
If you notice,
trained.
the majority of the race, it was those 3 cars right there. Lee, Dana, and me. We were all 3 battling the whole race.
Lee was putting on a show. He wasn't
Oh, yeah.
easy. I'll tell you what, I enjoyed racing with him.
Yep.
It's nice having him out there for sure.
Yeah, then Bart was no one to mess with either. He was a tough
No.
one. When you finally got to him, he was a good run.
And
He had
what a
right car.
fun person to talk to on the Discord. And he is such a fun person. Oh my gosh. There's Jonathan and Kent battling it out.
Yeah, Bart's a Georgia boy too.
I'll try not to hold that against him.
Kent is trying to catch that Jonathan. We got 21 laps to go.
Both of us are truck drivers. I'm former being retired, but we both worked for an LTL company, but different companies. Did the same things, just different colored trucks.
Yeah, Jonathan and Kent.
I'm sorry, go ahead, Dan.
I was just going to say Jonathan and Kent are in a league of their own.
Oh,
They are
My
definitely
goal is to
quality.
keep racing with these guys and get to the point that I can compete. But they're tough.
Well, I think everybody's goal is to try to learn from them and try to improve.
Well, either learn from them and try to improve, or just get out there and wreck them early on so you can have a chance of winning.
I was
We
going to
probably
say,
have a better chance of wrecking them than we would beating them right now.
Yeah, that's right.
I was going to say either learn from them or keep losing to them. There's a awesome bunch of drivers that we race with for sure.
Maybe we need to handicap them. They don't have hood and fenders when we start the race.
Yeah, give them three times. That's all you
Yeah.
get.
17 laps to go.
Dana's got past Lee. This race was interesting the whole time, I tell you. It was,
Absolutely.
There's Dana's car.
uh-oh.
I was getting a lot of that coming off those corners, man, trying to hang on to it.
For the most part, I kept mine fairly straight coming off the corner.
Looked like Lee slid a little high there.
Yeah.
Oh, there's some opportunity.
Yeah, he decided to go ahead and let me go. He struggled in that other corner. And then I'm there again. Okay, can I get away from him?
Yeah, and then parts started blinking a little bit. Right about here.
Yeah.
This most exciting camera seems to be focused on you guys.
I think it's because I'm almost hitting the wall every time I come off the corner.
It looks like you're starting to gain some ground, DVM, on Bart.
Yeah, I was able to catch up to him, but boy, catching them and passing them is two different things, that's for sure.
Absolutely. 13 to go.
He definitely held that bottom tight, and there was no way for me to get around him on the outside. I just knew I didn't have enough car to do that.
Kent and Jonathan are checking out up there a little bit. I think Kent is starting to fall back from Jonathan.
May have used up his tires. The pace they were going, but
Ten to go. Here we go. Got to run what you brung now.
definitely. Just hang it all out.
I know Jonathan doesn't feel like he's got this race won yet, with Kent right there lurking.
It gets real interesting with the three of us here in just a few laps.
Jonathan's catching up to Donnie.
Tom, I see you're a couple laps down. Did you pit under green? Is that what happened?
Yeah, I had a blowout. I wore out my right front
that's
tire.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
I had a blowout. I had to go in and get my tires changed.
Things are starting to get tight.
There it is. DVM's up here with Bart.
That Miller's still a good looking painter.
It's always been my favorite. Rusty
Oh, yeah.
wall scheme.
It was mine back in the day when he was racing it too.
6 laps to go.
Right there.
Blinked
he
out.
blinks out for the whole corner,
Yeah.
and then comes back.
And I'm kind of peddling because I don't know where he's going to show back up at.
Yeah.
And I was afraid we were going to wreck.
Yep. And I'm thinking, oh no.
5 to go. This sort of adds to the excitement.
Yeah. And I'm
That's it.
digging.
You get that in big time internet racing right there.
I'm telling you what, I'm thinking about developing a button for my wheel where I can force myself to blink out and freak people out. Give me a little room there. I think that worked.
Whew. That's scary.
That's 3rd, 4th, and 5th place right there.
3 laps to go.
Yep.
Jonathan's right behind Donnie.
Yep.
2 laps to go.
Pretty close to Bart right there at the end. I think I started leaning on him a little bit, trying to.
Yeah, if you can go back to that, watch the last 2 laps with us. Not trying to take away from the leaders.
You gotta watch the leader. What are you talking about? He wins this race.
Yeah, we know. He
we
just
knew
walks away with it.
We knew there was a 50% shot he was going to win that race when we started.
White flag, white flag. It's in the air. Checker flag. Jonathan takes it home.
Yep.
And we'll go back to the studio here. And
Dana,
we have
when we went into that, oh boy, I'm sitting down here. I'm a little low there, Tom.
yeah. Hold on. There we go.
But Dana, when we went that last corner, I stayed up high and y'all stayed low. If I had just stayed on the outside instead of trying to get down inside you, I might have got beside you. I don't think I'd have got by you, but when I touched you, I thought, oh no. And then I was on the brakes, and then when you got in front of me, I said, I got back on the gas because I was trying to push your front end back around where we could keep going.
Yeah.
That's why I told you, stay in it, but we didn't lose our positions anyway.
Yeah, we were able to hold on to them. That was a lot of fun. That was a great race.
Oh, yeah.
I love these cars. I loved them on that track.
Yep.
Definitely a lot of fun.
It sure was. Sure was a lot of fun. I'm going to have to set this thing up so that I can have 3 people in here like that. I was kind of surprised to see that you had your camera on, actually, whenever we went back to the studio. I'm going to have to fix that. You don't have to do anything there, Bob.
I'm trying to fix it. I had the top of my head cut off. There we go.
I don't have a problem with you having the top of your head cut off.
Hey, be nice.
Congratulations to Jonathan on that victory.
Yeah.
Appreciate everybody being out here.
I may have to install another chrome bumper piece on the front of my car.
And Kent for the 2nd place, and Bart Hoke rounds out the podium in the 3rd place. Golly, what a race.
It was an awesome race. Everybody on the track was just awesome. Competitors digging hard for everything they could get. And
what do you think?
We couldn't dig any harder because the tires just would not have lasted.
I just leave it, Bob. Rob says leave it with your head cut off because it looked a whole lot better.
Yeah, but see, the best part of it is we don't get to see Rob, so we don't get punished.
So what do you think, DVM? Do you think that we should do another season of these? Or what do you think of this season so far with the model stock cars.
No, I've really enjoyed it. I think they're a lot of fun, for sure. I need a little more time running these things, get a little better with them, but they're definitely a lot of fun out there.
Yeah.
Lord, if you get better, I'll be back here eating weeds. I was wheeling all I could wheel without, tearing the tires up,
Yeah, that was fun. It's been I mean, even from the first race we did, man, I was hooked, man. And Kent's done a really good job with this season.
Yeah.
All right.
He has.
Thanks a lot, everybody, for showing up. It's a blast. Thanks for being here, Dana.
Yeah, thanks for jumping in.
Yes.
And thanks, Bob, for being here.
You're
Kent,
quite welcome.
Donnie, everybody out there in the chat. It's always good to see you. Always great
And
to
Rob,
see you on the
good to
track,
see you
especially.
in the chat. Yeah.
Yeah.
Look forward to seeing him back out on the track in the future.
Absolutely.
Somebody that I can wreck.
Wait a minute. I'm always there for you. I'll lock it up, and then we'll come back and do this again next week.
Right.
Like I said, appreciate everybody being here. What a fun race on Thursday night and Monday night. Those cars on Monday nights are tough, aren't they, Dana?
Yeah, they are. The SRX?
Yeah. I'm struggling.
Yeah, and we're going to dirt, right? Is that right?
We're going to do the trucks, the Pro 4 trucks next week.
Okay. Well,
Yeah,
those are no fun for me either. I got to figure those things out. I'm a mess on those. We'll see.
I'm with you, Dana. I struggle too.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
They
I'm
are
usually
fun.
fighting. Yeah. I'm usually trying to just keep up with Mr. Erickson when he's out there on those. He's quick. He's very quick in those trucks.
Yeah, he definitely knows what he's doing out there with those trucks. And he's a whole lot of fun to race with as well.
Yes, sir.
All right. Well, I'll lock it up. We'll talk to you guys next week, and we'll see you guys on the track.
And I'll see y'all down in the lobby channel.
In the lobby.
Yep.
Oh, wait a minute. I'm okay. What does it say, Rob? Rob says I'm okay as long as you go wreck with me. Okay, that's all right.
Hey,
It could take us all out.
join the party.
All right. I'm signing out. You guys take it easy. Thanks a lot.
All right. Good night, guys. Have a good weekend, everybody.
All right. We are cut.
Good.
Oh, Dana, I need to fix that so that you can be up here on the...
Dana, did you watch the replay on that last lap with the three of us?
No,
Oh,
no.
you need to go see that. I mean, it was.
There you are.
I tried to drive even lower than what I should have, and that's why I got into you. But I was digging. You were trying to get inside him. I was trying to get inside you.